Hey guys, this is Penguin here, and well, you might be noticing, or you probably didn't notice yet, but Lobster isn't here because technical issues with Windows update and stuff.
And Windows being dumb.
Basically.
Chromebook is
so it's
superior.
just me. No, it isn't. So it's just me and Owl here today.
Yes, I'm here. And if you can't tell, this is like our 10th time trying to record. This is all over the place. That's why this video is late. We can't record this. Discord is not happy.
So anyway, today we're going to be recapping an earlier part of our session, or campaign, where, so this was my first campaign, this is my first campaign, and this was Owl's first time DMing.
Alright, a little bit background stuff here. So, I'm currently running a Exandrian campaign. Exandria, for those of you who don't know, is the Critical Role universe. And I started with Icespire Peak, and through some poor shenanigans, had them go to Exandria. This is during the Icespire Peak segment.
Yeah, so this is just summarizing Icespire, what happened there, and like recapping it, because a lot of crazy stuff happened.
Also, spoilers for Icespire Peak.
Yeah.
If that's not obvious.
Yeah, technically, yes, there are spoilers if that's not obvious. So, knowing that this is my first session, that means that this is the first session that happened was really interesting. You want to tell them why?
Yeah, I kind of TPK'd the party.
Yep.
So, Icespire Peak
a nice first session.
has 3 starting events. There's a gnome one, a dwarf one, and what was the other one?
There's a gnome one, a dwarf one, and like the
it was Manticore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they chose the hardest of the 3 to do first.
Because we're smart.
The dwarf one. So they are pretty much hired to come in and kill some jellies. Easy enough. These jellies
enough, you'd think.
Knocked each of them out because I was rolling extremely well.
Yeah, and we kept rolling 1s, so we couldn't hit anything. So that was a great first session. No, but in all seriousness, it was hilarious.
Yeah, me over here panicking. I just got this new party, and I TPK all of them.
Yeah, me being the first session, I just thought this was like really funny because I didn't really know what D&D was about. So I was like, well, this is hilarious.
Yeah, not for me. It was just panic.
It was just panic, and then we had to find like, oh yeah, so apparently like Thanos was in our campaign.
Oh yeah, so my players is a paladin of Thanos.
Yeah.
So therefore Thanos is a god.
Yep. So that's kind of how our characters continued to fight another day.
Yep. Through some god shenanigans, they came back to life.
Yes.
Because I was nice.
And then we almost immediately got TPK again.
Oh yeah.
A lot can be decided by dice roll, especially during level 1.
Level 1.
Level what?
1.
Yeah.
Critical Role campaign 2 joke. If you guys haven't seen Critical Role, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
We have a video about Critical Role campaign 1 coming out soon.
We're currently still watching the very end of it, so we kind of have to wait for that to finish first, but
yeah, we're on the last episode. Rip.
Yeah, so interesting part. The next session took place was the gnomes.
Oh yeah, it was the gnomes.
Remember the gnomes? Oh yeah, there was also, if you don't, you probably know in Icespire Peak, there's like town. I don't remember the person who gives you the gold and like slides it one piece at a time.
Oh yeah, the quest giver. I cannot remember the names right now.
Yeah, so we went to the gnome quest, and was this something where we
Penguin's character like to call them gnomes.
Gnomes. Yeah, that may have been a bit of a problem. We may have kind of angered the gnomes by calling them gnomes.
Oh yeah, and you made them bet all of the company's money because they lost in gambling.
Yeah, I don't remember. Wait, who was it that did the gambling?
That was the fighter.
Yeah, that was the fighter named Lucian.
Yes, our drow gunslinger.
Yeah, my character was Orlando, and I guess you could summarize the character as Florida Man. No, but
running jokes. Yeah,
but
this probably isn't as funny because you guys didn't go through it.
Yeah, it was kind of it's kind of weird getting chased out of a place by gnomes because you keep calling them gnomes and you're running at the very end of the session.
And running.
Yeah.
And running.
Yeah, don't call gnomes gnomes.
They don't like that. Was this the real estate session? Or was that next session?
No, that was the next session. Next session was the real estate session.
Next session. So at this point, the campaign has you offer up more quests, more advanced quests. So the party did one. I don't remember which one it was. And then they came back. Oh no, I think they did 2. No, it was just the one that time. No, it was 2 because you guys leveled up.
Yep.
So you guys did 2 quests, and then you guys decided it'd be fine to go into real estate.
Yep. So, if you're a DM, I would recommend always preparing how to do real estate ahead of time.
This is still the stupidest thing that's happened in my campaign.
This is I think this was the 3rd session I played, and
yeah, it would have been the 1st.
Somehow I was convinced into pursuing real estate because
because one of our veteran players was doing it.
Yeah, and I was like, this is a really good idea, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go ahead with it.
This is fine.
Well, yeah, that didn't turn out well.
Yeah. So the party buys some land, and then I had to figure out a way to get rid of this house. I have them planning to go to Alexandria. So I'm like, okay, I'll burn down the house. Orlando never leaves the house. He just never leaves it. So I'm like, fine. I'm running out of ideas. Oh, wait. Oh, well, permits. That'll work.
Permits!
That'll work.
We didn't have the proper permits. That's it.
Yeah, you guys just didn't have the proper permits.
Yeah, so that was
a
so we ended up getting arrested for not having that. We didn't get arrested. We got fined for not having that.
You guys got fined, and then you stole.
And
something.
I get arrested because rogue equals.
Yeah, you stole something, and then got arrested.
I was like, oh, I have a good sleight of hand. I don't even know what that's for. Let's try stealing. And then I rolled a 2 on the d20. So, rip.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And then the party bailed you out.
Everyone tried to do something to earn money. I ended up going to jail, and someone had to pay my bail with the money we got from the.
Oh yeah, it was foreign. The paladin who paid it off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, if I remember correctly, in Icespire Peak, there's a chance I think for when you leave or enter someplace, right?
Yeah. There's a chance at the Dragon of Icespire.
Yeah, we had that happen 2 times in a row. At one point, I think it was we left. And then
you left.
Right when we was arriving at our location, it happened immediately again.
I'm like, oh, you're kidding. So,
yeah, we almost died again. I feel like that's why low-level campaigns are really interesting because you almost die a lot.
So fast forward a couple sessions. This is the final boss fight
of Icespire Peak, and the person playing the paladin one time just walked to me and was like, "I have a plan." It was after a session. They were like,
no,
I have
it was
a
before
plan.
the session.
No, it was after the session. You had left. You didn't know about this. But, after the session, they walked up to me, and they had, they just came to me with their plan. And I was just like, okay, I have no idea what your plan, or what,
the plan was
this is supposed to accomplish, but okay.
To mount the dragon.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we skipped about the part. We skipped the lycanthropy part, but let's go there. Forgot about that, but, we ended up getting a bunch of were-rats to help us, which was fun, and then
one of the players got
we also
cursed.
tend to have a tradition in our campaign by failing saves by 1. So.
Oh yeah, because there's a Vecna and the lycanthropy. That's a story for another time.
Anyway, so
the whole Vecna story.
We ended up jumping on the dragon and kind of cheesing the boss fight, which was hilarious. We beat it in 6 seconds. It was 1 round. No, sorry, it was 12 seconds actually. It
was just over 2 rounds. It was just over 1 round.
Yeah, it was 2 rounds, so it was more, it was 1.5 rounds. I remember I only hit once because of rolls, so...
And you didn't have extra
I only
attack.
hit once.
So you had 1 attack.
Well, I didn't have extra tech anyway, I just wasn't dual wielding. That's what you mean, because I'm playing rogue.
That's true.
So I only hit once, and it was it was over really quickly because of a lot of cheese. Yeah. But it was also really memorable because we took down a white dragon.
It was a young white dragon.
6 seconds. Yeah, a young white dragon 6 seconds, but we were also really low leveled, so it was woo.
Yeah.
And then we came back and the town was gone at the end.
Yeah, they come back and the town is just not there.
Yep.
Because the dragon had destroyed it. No, the orcs destroyed it.
Yeah, it was like
I needed them to get to Alexandria, so I just made that up. It worked.
Yep. And I don't know if anyone cares about this, but I almost just broke one of the contacts on a Nintendo DS New Super Mario Brothers game I'm fiddling with in my hands. That's fun.
Well. Anyhow.
As you can see, we had interesting events, which is probably why I continue playing D&D after this beginning.
And you enjoy it. You
yeah,
enjoy
and
it.
we also, it was really enjoyable. So, anyways, that's it for our end of our recap. What do you think about Icespire Peak? Do you recommend running it?
For a new DM, it's great. As long as the players don't go on the wheel set. It's great. It's very easy to run. It's fun. It's typical D&D. You know, do quest get thing. Even though it's a very fun story. I enjoyed it. How do you like it as a player? As a player, how did you like it?
I thought it was pretty fun. I liked the whole, like, you being able to choose what quest you had. Like, you could get, like, physical cards as quests, because that came with, like, the thing for the... Yeah. Or I think it was, like, the Essentials kit, technically.
No, yes, it came with the Essentials kit. Insert image
I
here.
liked how you could, like, hand the cards around and decide which one you could choose. And a lot of it was cool. And also the fact that they're having a chance to the dragon appear is, like, shows, like, an imminent danger you have to face with. Even though it kind of happened multiple times in a row, that it's probably not intended.
No, that's just me rolling oddly specific.
Yeah, also it shows me how dice rolls can impact stuff by a lot.
A lot.
Especially early level, when you don't really have, like, big bonuses.
Oh, yeah. Like, your biggest bonus is plus 8. And that's with expertise.
So anyway, that's the end of our recap and the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that next time we can have Lobster here, unless Windows Update wants to have another spaz.
Alright, don't forget to like, please comment, and hey, subscribe if you're new here.
Comment, subscribe, gamers! No.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.